we're in a good position to move forward and to make a lot of money for all the traders inside of here. And, these are some of the things that we're working on behind the scenes that, it creates opportunities, and the challenges in the market create opportunities for people, right? Because now a lot of people are working together and they're trying to figure it out. All the marketers out there that had companies and advertising, the reason why Facebook advertising and Google advertising is down is because the SEC, FTC, they're looking for ways to get money, and they're finding all these guys that are advertising as a way to generate income, right? And now guys are like, hey, we don't want to advertise anymore. We're going to just start giving out free content and have people read our content and just add value to attract new customers. All right. So now they're doing a lot more things private, and that's why you have people coming together now. The economy and the changes in the economy make guys adapt. So, we are able to move fast, and we're able to adapt and take advantage of the markets. And, that is what we're going to do in the mastermind. We've always done it, and we've always been ahead of what's happening. And that's why I said, going into the year, I feel lighter, right? I feel like we can, like, the sky's the limit. I was talking to the head fund guy. I was like, yeah, I got plenty of traders, but they may need $2,500 to $5,000 a month to trade for them. And they're like, well, shit, if we make the money, then yeah, we'll pay them $2,500, $5,000 to trade. So, it's like we're naming our price. But anyways, that's just, that's how the world is changing right now, which you guys don't know how valuable you are with the skills that you've developed, because you're not just following signals. People in the mastermind actually really want to know how to trade, and they really want to learn the skill. So, yeah, there's plenty of opportunity. All right, I see questions coming in about the update on Animal Farm update. I see something on Drip too. Darrell, you know anything about Drip? Because I seen a YouTuber, the dude that make all the money on Drip. He said something happened with Drip that was real big, but
yeah, they got a lot of stuff that the developer says he's working on, but it's kind of one of those things you kind of believe it when you see it. But for me personally, so I told you guys about the dogs, how we would wait about 2 months to sell all those dogs. So I actually sold all mine yesterday. Me and another mastermind member, Joe, we kind of logged on and sold them all the past couple of days. So if you've been in since day one on a dog, you should have a tax reduction of about 65 to 70%, which means you only have to pay 15 to 20% to sell. So if you're in it now, I would advise to just go ahead and sell it, because I don't see it just, keep climbing or doing anything in the near term. Just because people, like I said, have lost trust in the system. A lot of people aren't just sitting money in DeFi now and, raking the rewards. They're kind of taking what they can get and then they're running. Even Stunna Breezy, who Jamar just put in the chat, he even made a video, I think about a week ago, where he screen recorded him selling some of his dogs as well. So once we see the big fish start to exit and take some profits, we have to kind of do the same as well. So if you go to the Animal Farm website, let me actually share my screen. If you go to that website, I have it up here, put it in the chat. If you've been staking your dogs as you should, I've already taken mine out, so you won't see it here. But if you've been staking it, you can unstake it here. So there should be an unstake button. And then you should be able to sell them as well on this page as well. So like I said, I sold mine, so you don't see it here. But one thing to keep note, when you do sell your dogs, if you choose to do that, the ones that have the tax reduction is going to be in this top box right here. The ones that don't have the tax reduction will be down here. So when you sell those dogs, don't make the mistake of hitting select here. Make sure you do it in this top box here, because what's going to happen is if you sell all your dogs and you click this box here, you're only going to get a 4% tax reduction versus the ones you had staked. Those should have 60, 70% tax reduction. So just make sure you select it here, guys, when you sell it.
I have a question.
Yep.
So when you go to the website, how do you like? You know how we had to like how we had to like transition what you had staked from the old site.
Right, where you pick how much from LP you want and how much into the dog.
Well, yeah, I had them staked on the old site, and when they made like when they transitioned the site to the new version,
Yep.
like how do I don't know how to find them on the new site, like what I'm supposed to claim.
So if you're on the new site, they should just be in your wallet. So probably what happened, if you've already claimed them and you don't see them, you need to add the dogs token to your MetaMask wallet. So if you come here, you should see assets, and then you should be able to hit import tokens. And what you should do is take that contract address from the dogs and input it here and hit add custom token. So let me actually do that for you real quick, or show you where to find it. So if you go to this link right here, that should give you the contract address for dogs, which is right here. So you want to click copy, go to your MetaMask, go to assets, scroll to the bottom, go to import token, and you want to paste that address. And it should automatically populate the token symbol and the token decimal, and just hit add custom token. So then the tokens you transition from the old site should now show up in the farm or in your wallet. Does that make sense?
Thank you. Yeah, I understand.
But if you have a problem, just shoot me a DM or something. We can hop on a quick call, because I know it's a lot of intricacies with the transitioning, all that stuff. But, 9 times out of 10, that's probably your issue.
Hey, Brother Darrell, can I ask you a question, brother?
Yep.
What about the pigs? Like, I mean, is it basically a wrap for the pigs, or should we continue claiming? Sounds like
I just claimed everything. I just fully exited.
Okay, you fully exited. Okay.
Yep. I mean, price isn't performing bad. The only thing is a lot of this farm was tied to BNB. So that the fact that the whole market is down, it kind of drags down the value of the truffles and piglets and all that crap. So at this point, I would just rather, withdraw, put it in BUSD or whatever you want to put it in, and kind of just wait for this market to find its bottom, and then invest in the higher profile projects that, the next cycle, whenever that happens, whether it's 24 or 25, whatever, you're going to get a lot more value on the back end that way, or, put it in the NFTs that are popping right now, whatever you want to do. But for now, yeah, I'm fully exiting
Or
all of the farms.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
What was that, Jamar?
I was like, or the safest thing to do to get the most amount of profits is learn, trade, and use leverage, and take that money and go make some more.
Exactly. Hey, you got to be able to pivot.
I want guys to realize that the skill that you learn it gives you trading is, once you master it, it gives you the most amount of upside, and it's the safest. You can be in and out the market. Just imagine making 500 a day on the trades. That's 10 grand a month, right? And your money is safe. These platforms and the market is unpredictable. Like trading is still the safest way, but it takes the most amount of time. And it's hard. It's the hardest to learn, but over a period of time, it pans out. Or mess with Mo and on these $1 NFTs, and you can buy so many of them, and you only spend if all the free NFTs that they're getting right now. That's why we put Mo on Monday night. It's like, yeah, it's not. You may not make a ton of money right now, but over a period of 6 months, you may have spent $500 and you had to do a lot of work, but you getting rewarded. A couple of these on sale for $3,000, $4,000, and you didn't risk a lot, especially during this time, because the NFT space, only the good projects are being called out, and there's not a lot of people in the market. So there's a huge upside on that. There's a huge upside on trading. and, you know, accumulating these cheap assets during this time, you will get another Bored Ape. You will get something that when the market rises in another 8 months or a year, all the stuff that you got for like $1, and you know, the Bored Apes, when they came out, they were, I think some of them were free.
Yeah, they
And some
were
of-
pretty much a
huh?
free mint. Yeah.
They were free mint. And, you know, it was 100, 200,000. So some people got 10 of them and 12, you know, the mutant apes, they were dropped, right? The Clone X's, when they first came out, it's because other people had the shoes and other things. You know, I got 7 Clone X's. I didn't pay for them. I had the free mint for buying the shoes or buying it, you know, certain artists. So that's the experience that we have, is that a lot of this stuff is being early. And then the trading gives you the income, you know, when you get these runs. You know, a couple of days out of the month, you always get these easy plays in the market. It's the guys that try to trade every day that they end up, you know, trading, you know, they'll have a good 3 or 4 days and then end up losing funds in one day.